weekend, especially after missing out last year?
Yeah, we're all very excited. It's a very different feeling this year, being at home, sort of seeing the support from the fans. I think when you're over east, you can sometimes forget how many people are actually following the Perth Scorchers. So it's been amazing this week to be able to go to fan days, hear from the fans and how passionate they really are about the Scorchers. So it's been an amazing week so far, and I can't wait for Saturday.
You guys soaking it all up. It was a pretty special atmosphere on Monday, and the town seems to be painted orange right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome. It was a 40-degree day here in Perth, and there were hundreds of people lining up for autographs. So they're certainly very dedicated fans. So yeah, we're absolutely loving it at the moment.
Some exciting news on the personal front, named in the Big Bash Team of the Year.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise to wake up to this morning. I was just joking then that batting 3 in any team I'm pretty happy with. So to be in that team is pretty special this morning. So, but if we can get the job done on Saturday, that's all that matters at the moment.
Does that kick me to march off number 3 for next year yet?
I wouldn't have thought so. That's beyond my pay grade, so that's someone else's decision.
How are you feeling about where you're at? Because it's not meteoric, but you're really coming into your own now. We're talking about Australian positions, there's IPL down the track. How are you feeling about where you're at with your cricket, and you're just trying to keep a lid on it, or is that hard?
Yeah, trying to keep a lid, trying to stay as present as possible in the moment. I think it's certainly been, for me, a long build-up to sort of get to where I am today. I think sort of people see you go up the order and start making some runs, but certainly not without lots of experience batting down the order in the past couple of seasons. I think batting 6 and 7 is a very different role, but you still take lots of lessons out in terms of 2020 cricket, what the bowlers are going to bowl, playing in front of crowds and sort of soaking in all that experience. So I think it's been, feels for me like a reasonably long journey to be able to get to batting 3 for the Perth Scorchers and doing well. So yeah, super proud of what I've been able to achieve this year and what the team's been able to achieve so far. So we're very excited for Saturday.
Do you see yourself as a future all-rounder for Australia?
I haven't really thought about that too much. I've got a very good friend of mine who's doing a pretty good job of that at the moment. So I'm enjoying watching him play, and yeah, just enjoying playing my cricket at the moment.
How is the bowling coming along? Because you've had a bit more of a role the last couple of games. Are you expecting to play another role with the ball this weekend?
Yeah, it was always the plan to sort of start building up the bowling loads to target the finals. So I was pretty tired after the 4th over on Saturday. Doesn't sound like very much, but for someone who hasn't bowled very much, I was definitely puffing out there. But no, it is going really well. Definitely enjoyed being back out there with the ball. So it's just another way to be able to contribute, which I really enjoy.
Just a bit interested as to your thoughts on who you might face. If I could start off by thoughts on maybe the Brisbane team.
In terms of the team that we'll face.
Just what you feel like their lineup sort of looks like, particularly now given the Aussies won't be in there.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a pretty similar, if we face the Heat, it's going to be a pretty similar team to who we versed out here in Optus earlier on in the season. I think they've obviously lost Munro and Billings. I think that probably means someone like Sam Haslett will come into the team. So he's obviously played for Australia before as well, so they have pretty good squad depth. So yeah, we're just waiting to see who gets the job done on Thursday.
Sixers obviously look a little bit different as well. Do you expect them to sort of have a bit of a different lineup, particularly with their bowling lineup, maybe favour a little bit more pace?
Yeah, we sort of speculate a lot before every game. It's normally a waste of time because we normally get it wrong. But yeah, we'll prepare. We've versed all those players before. I think sort of look at someone like Jackson Bird. He's played at Optus a lot before. We've played against him a lot before. So if he comes into the team, we've certainly got lots of experience facing someone like him. And then yeah, we're probably expecting Hughes to be at the top of the order. So we've played a lot of cricket now, especially out here at Optus. So we're pretty ready for whatever gets thrown at us.
What was some of your key takeaways when you look back at the Sixers game? Obviously, you got the win, and maybe a few sort of areas to tidy up. I think David Payne just mentioned that maybe fielding, and you took an absolute screamer, and there was one that maybe you wanted to land. Was that your main takeaway maybe from the game fielding?
Yeah, I've wiped that one from my memory, so I don't know what you're talking about. But Nah, I think it's probably been a handful of games this year where we've put a full performance on the board, batting, bowling and fielding. I think we've got a few good blueprints. I think there's a Stars game early on, a few games out here at Optus where we put all three elements together, and I think when we do that, we're a really hard team to beat. So yeah, I don't think we were quite at 100% on Saturday, but I think to be able to beat a quality team like the Sixers is always a good sign. So if we can put all three together this Saturday, I think that'll go a long way to helping us win.
Just a little bit more on sort of coming into your own. Is that a matter of just experience, games under your belt, and feeling confident that you sort of have got that number 3 sort of role, or is there something that you've kind of done sort of with your batting, any sort of changes or mentorship that's helped you?
There's definitely no one point exactly that's sort of helped me this season. I think, as you mentioned, there's some experience in the last couple of years. I've started to play a lot of 2020 cricket now for the Scorchers, and I got a bit of an experience of that over in England in the winter and the way that they play over there with little reverse sweeps, which I've never really had in my game before this year. So all those little things certainly help, and yeah, getting the opportunity up the top of the order sort of helps you be able to put all those into place. So I've enjoyed it up there.
Do you watch the Heat and Sixers game, and where do you watch that from?
Yeah, we'll be watching that. I'll probably just watch that at home, to be honest. Not cheering on any particular team, but sort of just watching how they go about it. We know the opposition's really well now, so it's not going to be any surprises there, but still, we're all big cricket fans. That's why we play the game, so we'll be watching it.
So you don't get together or anything, or are you sort of on WhatsApp between the match amongst the boys or something? Comments?
Yeah, Josh Inglis is normally the one who finds something funny during the game and send it through, but there's certainly no serious chats going on when other games are on, so it's always a bit of light-hearted banter and that sort of stuff.
And cricket's a great lever, isn't it? Unbelievable catch, that first one, if you can talk us through that. And then the second one is just, are you still recovering from the first catch?
Yeah, the first catch, I suppose. I knew we've played against Curtis Patterson a lot, or we've played with him, the last couple of years, and he's a very good puller of the short ball. So I knew that I was in the game at mid-on, and it's one of those ones, I get a lot of stick for not being very athletic. I think, yeah, so the fact that you could probably slide a piece of paper under my jump makes it easier to catch it with one hand, so I was happy with that catch. Steve Smith one, Optus Stadium has horrible lighting, and the ball sort of went up in the lights and came out probably 5 metres before me. So I obviously should have caught it, but it's always a challenging oval to field at. So hopefully I don't make that mistake again on Saturday.
And because it was Smith, did you think, oh shit, let's hope he doesn't go on and make 80 or something?
Yeah, well, absolutely. There was the thought that I could be the guy who dropped Steve Smith at the home semi-final, but I think that was the 5th or 6th over of the game, and I knew I had 4 overs to bowl and then had to bat 3, so I knew that there was plenty of opportunity to still win the game for the Scorchers, so I think I moved on pretty quickly.
Was it a relief when David Payne took that and bowled? That was a pretty special catch as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember I was fielding at mid-on. I was probably the happiest person in the stadium. I sort of ran straight up to him, and as we know, he's been a bit sick recently, and went to go give him a hug and remembered that he's got influenza or whatever he's got, and end up just giving him some air high fives and stuff like that, so I was pretty happy.
He should play sick all the time.
Yeah, it was unbelievable effort by him. He was sort of blank-faced the whole time, and he bowled his 4th over and stormed off the field, and we didn't see him again until an hour after the game, so I think he'll probably enjoy it more if he's feeling better for this weekend.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys. Cool. Thank you. Cheers.